Starbeck trying to get outside. Does. Cuts up inside. Spun around. Does not go down. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. The PCTV Network is excited to bring you another season of high school football. It seems like it's one of the best times of the year being an old-time football fan, especially high school. And when you watch these games, though, you see the athletes, and with the helmets, you don't get a chance to truly appreciate these kids and what they look like and what they sound like. This is the chance to learn about these kids and get the response from them inside the helmets. It's one of my favorite times of the year to meet these kids when they're not on the field, and we hope you enjoy it talking as much as I did talking with them. Got Coach Rich Kolka from my alma mater, the Cats.
Thank you. Yes.
Coach, what are we looking? We got. I met your guys. Great group of guys.
Awesome.
It sounds like they're optimistic for this year.
Yeah, hopefully. That's it's kind of our plan to be optimistic. We had a great year last year. We kind of surprised some people. We weren't expected to be real good. Ended up being 8-2, ranked 14th in the state at the end of the regular season in 6A. So we had a really nice year. 9 seed in District 1, 6A. Played an awesome game against Garnet Valley. Came up about 2 minutes short. Lost 28-21.
And they were a machine last year.
Yeah, and I thought we could have won that game. We had one of our big play guys was hurt, and I thought that was really the difference in the game. So with him, I think we might be able to win that game.
Now, you got some good return, but you also had the 2 freshmen from last year coming.
Correct.
How have they developed?
They're doing really well. You're going to see a more prominent role for Makai Graham. He's going to be the running back now. He's going to take most of the running back reps. He was at wide receiver last year, breaking him in varsity football, and so he's going to take more of the reps at running back this year. And Matt Gregory's going to be, who was 8th in the state in 100 for track. Yeah, they ran like a 10.63 or something like that for one of his times, and he's going to be out there wide receiver as well.
That's a nice weapon to have.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yep, we got some returning guys that have some experience too, a couple slot receivers, and so it's going to be all right on offense.
Are you going to have a lot of guys going both ways, or not? Are you going to be able to spread it out?
We're trying to. The key for some of these bigger schools like Springford and PD, they don't have to do that. So that's one of the big differences when we get into a tight game. I really see the difference when we don't have to do that. So we're going to try to limit that if we can.
How many guys did you have come out this year?
I have like 62 in the roster, which is my largest roster for me.
Cool, that's good,
yeah,
right?
It's really good. You actually have to order new jerseys. We were just talking to Randy about that out there.
That's a good problem to have.
It's a great one, yes.
I think that does it, Coach. Do you have goals like?
Of course. So we have some 2 major program goals this year. O&J's never hosted a 6A playoff game. So that's one of our main goals. And the next goal is to win a 6A playoff game, which we have not done in school's history. So we've been there, I think, 6 times in the playoffs, and I've been there 4 of them since I've been coaching. We have yet to get over that hurdle of winning that first round playoff game. So that's one of our major goals.
That's tough, man.
District 1 is a killer from top to bottom.
Yeah.
All
right. Coach, thanks
so much.
Man.
Good
luck.
Really appreciate you taking the time. Thanks a lot.
Talking with players from my alma mater, Owen-J. Roberts, and this is a repeat from last year. Can you say your name, your position, and your year?
I'm Doug Keck. I play center and D tackle, and I'm a 2025.
Doug, I know we're going to talk about offensively with your quarterback, but defensively, do you guys run a certain scheme? Is there anything we can look forward to from the Cats this year?
We run a 3-4, bring a lot of heat from the linebackers. We have some good linebackers. 3-5 sometimes.
What have you been doing during the summer? You guys been working out?
Yeah. We have a good team chemistry. We always, outside of like what we do with the school, we always come together. We've been working out a lot, going to the field.
Now, you played last year. Do you have one memory, like one thing that stands out, a good memory, maybe even a solid shot you took, a hit? What stood out last year?
Shoot.
I put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of good plays. Not necessarily from a game, but I remember this from our camp where we go to Lebanon Valley College. One of our linebackers, Lorenzo, man, he laid the wood on this kid, and it just got everybody excited for the season, and it was awesome.
Camp tough?
Yeah.
You looking forward to that, or looking forward to get it over with?
Oh, no, I love it. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. It's fun.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself, your position, and your year.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Satiro. I'm class of 25. I play linebacker and tight end.
So you'll be going both ways this year?
Yeah, I'll be getting a couple of reps on offense this year, and I will be starting on defense.
Defense is that your specialty?
Yes, it is.
Just out of curiosity, your senior year, you're looking forward, what are you going to be doing after you get out?
I'm interested in playing college football. I've talked to a few schools so far, not too many.
What have you been doing to keep in shape for football?
I've been going to the gym a lot. I go almost every night. I try going, and I play basketball, pick up basketball a lot to keep me my cardio good.
Where do you guys live? Back in my day, we just had a universal gym. Now, do you have? I'm assuming it's a little more advanced than that. Do you have a pretty good weight room at the school?
Yes, we do. We just got a new gym at our school. We just got a new weight room.
Do you do a lot of free weights?
Yeah.
If these guys here and yourself, who's the comedian on the team? Do you have one?
He's not here right now. We do though. We got a few, but they're not here.
Okay, they're resting up.
Yeah, they're resting up.
All right, thanks for resting.
Yeah.
We got our third Wildcat here. And before I have you introduce yourself, I see the gray. Is that home or is that away?
It's our special occasion jerseys, so we wear them home or away.
Okay, you're still gonna have red though.
Oh, we still have red.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
a traditional Wildcat guys. Okay, just
I think
wanna make
I think
sure.
we'll be wearing those our first game.
Okay.
First home game.
Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Brody Mazzarelli. I'm number 17. I play middle linebacker and running back.
What can we expect from the Cats this year? High hopes?
You can expect a good football team, at least. I mean, we're gonna go out there and give our all every game. That's for sure.
Talk about growing up. What was did you play? Because when I grew up, I played Norchester Red Knights. Did you play any little league football?
I did. I played Coventry.
Okay, Coventry.
I played Coventry with Doug and Lorenzo, and I don't know. It was fun.
What's your favorite sport? Football? Your favorite sport?
Yeah, football's my favorite sport.
Do you have I'm assuming you're an Eagles fan or not?
Of course.
Who's
What
your
else?
favorite player?
My favorite player.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Oh, I don't really have a favorite player,
That's
but
okay.
if I had to go, I'd go Barry Sanders, honestly.
Wow, from back in the day. Trying to think of one more thing. What if you lift? I assume, right? You're a lifter.
Left?
Lift. Oh, I'm sorry. Weight lift.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your headphones on? What's your favorite thing to listen to while you're lifting?
I mean, you could ask him. I go to the gym with him sometimes. I don't really like to listen to music when I lift, but I'm weird. I'm like a little weird
No,
for that, but
that's
I don't really like
alright.
to listen to music when I lift.
Do you just lift exclusively at the school, or do you go to a gym outside of that?
Oh, I do. I go to a gym outside of that, and sometimes I do workouts at my house.
Okay. Thanks, man. Good luck. All right, our fourth and final Wildcat quarterbacks are we're going to be talking some offense. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Corey Schock. I'm a quarterback. I'm also the long snapper. Yeah.
Combination quarterback longs. I've never heard of that.
Well, as a quarterback, you can spin the ball, and as a long snapper, that's kind of all you have to do. You just spin it back there, and it just happened to work out.
What can we expect from the Wildcats on offense this year?
Well, I can't give you too much
No,
about our
no,
offense,
no dirt.
No, not going to give you the playbook. But, we have a lot of good skill players. Mekhi Graham, Matthew Gregory, are returning standout freshmen from last year, and they're going to make a lot of plays this year for sure.
Do you think a balance of running and passing, or don't want to say yet?
We'll see. We don't really know yet. They're both amazing, so
What
they
have
can
you been-
they can do anything.
I remember that. What have you been doing the off season to keep in shape or to entertain yourself?
I myself, I go to a lot of camps. I go around the country. Going to places, just doing workouts, all that.
Really?
I brought Mekhi and one of our other receivers to Kansas to get a workout with Terry Shea, if you know who that is.
Yeah,
from
wow.
back in the day. Yeah.
So the last question here, if you had a choice, would you rather be working out in the summer or practicing in the freezing cold of late October, early November? What are you best suited for?
Definitely in the summer.
Okay.
Definitely in the summer.
Not a big fan of the cold?
I don't like the cold. I don't know why. Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
That is true.
All right, man. Nice job.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. Thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Coach, if you could introduce yourself and how many years you've been at the job.
Coach Milligan, Joe Milligan, head football coach at Norristown High. I think this is my 7th year as a head coach there. Been involved in coaching since 2000, so this is my 24th year of coaching.
I'm impressed with your guys. Seems like they're a cohesive group. Have they been together a while?
They've been together a while. Like I said, they're learning about brotherhood and being together. We always teach that and tell them, look, understand that no one else is going to care about you guys but you guys as a team. Understand that everything that you're going to go through, you're going to go through as a team. So they've been hanging out together a lot, doing things. We've been having some team building stuff for them to actually do. So they're learning, they're bonding as a team and gelling.
Is there certain things you're going to be doing new this year, or is it a lot of carryover from last? What is the task of a coach at this point in the year? Is it to teach new stuff?
Oh no! At this point in the year, what you're pretty much doing, you're teaching your basics of your philosophy of offense or defense, depending if it's a run and shoot or depending if it's a smash mouth team, and defensively, depending if you're a 4-4, 4-3, if you're a blitz happy team, whatever it is that you feel works best for your program and for your team, you're kind of honing in on the basics. So then, by the middle of the season, you can then get a little exotic and do some different things. But right now, at this point, you're honing in on the basis because you want to make sure that your guys understand the basis of what's going on, depending if you get new kids or not.
And last question, what are you guys going to be doing offensively this year? Anything set?
Stuff that's going to work, obviously. But no, we're going back. Like I said, this is our another year that we're going to have a new offensive coordinator for one. Two, it's going to be a little different due to the fact that we lost a lot of key pieces. If you take a look, we lost about 9 seniors. Out of those 9 seniors, 6 of them were key players for us. So we're going to look a little different about what we're going to do. But pretty much we're going to, play regular football. Run, pass, kick, tackle, hit hard.
Thanks, Coach. Good
No
luck.
problem.
We got the blue shirts of the Norristown Eagles. Got 5 players leading off with. Can you introduce yourself and your position and year?
My name is Brandon Farrell. I play quarterback, and I'm class of 2025.
You were here last year.
Yeah.
Your feelings on last year, were you satisfied with last year? Do you feel good about what you did? It just was it something to build on?
Something to build on, I guess, but we're not satisfied at all with what happened last year.
You got a lot of people coming back. Or some, and
we have
what
some.
positions?
We have some. Like our entire line's coming back except for one player. We have some defensive guys coming back. We have Marzan, our linebacker, Tyler, he's coming back. So yeah.
So as a quarterback, you should feel safer with all those linemen coming back, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the morning, Coach? What are some of the things we might expect to see from you guys on offense? You'll be running a lot of the offense you ran last year, you think?
Yeah.
I've asked this of a couple other players. If you had your choice, would you rather be working out in the heat of summer or practicing in the cold of late October, early November? What are you best suited for?
Working out in the summer.
Summer?
Yeah.
How do you like the summer workouts last year? They didn't bother you as much?
No, it didn't bother me.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
man.
Thank you.
Nice job. Our second Norristown Eagle, can you introduce yourself and give your position?
My name is Reminisce Greek. I'm class of 25, and I play D-line, O-line.
Have you been hitting the weights? You look like you've been hitting the weights at some point. Have you been working pretty hard over the summer? Or?
Yes, sir.
Where do you guys live? Is there a good location for you on school grounds, or do you go to a gym off campus?
No, school grounds. Live in school grounds.
What are some of the exercises you do?
Well, we do bench press, squat, and deadlift.
Okay, do you have a one that's best for you? Are you strong in a certain one or not?
Talking about personal?
Yeah.
Like bench press. I like benching.
Okay. I had the last school lesson, and they said, do you have a class or not a class clown, a team comedian, somebody who cuts up, and are they in this room? Is one of these guys here who'll be the jokester of the group?
I say Marzon.
Okay. Is that number 7?
Yeah, number 7.
Okay. Is he gonna tell us a couple you think when he comes up here or not?
Nah, he be chilling.
Just what are you gonna be doing after school? Do you have plans for? Because you're a senior, I'm assuming, right? Or
Yes, sir.
what do you look forward to? Is there? You think you're gonna go to college, or do you look for a certain profession?
It's either college or trade school.
Oh, okay. What do you want to be? Do you know?
Probably a barber, somewhere near there.
Okay. Thanks, man. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Can you, our third Norristown Eagle, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chris Coey. I'm an offensive and defensive lineman, and I'm a junior.
Chris, what are some of the tougher things as far as being an offensive lineman, especially during the summer? I guess it's a lot of work for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, staying conditioned and trying to keep a level head during all of it, pretty much.
Did you spend a lot of summer staying in condition, lifting wise and running too?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's no, I assume you played last year in the line.
Yeah, I was injured last year.
Oh, you
so,
were?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything okay this year?
Yeah, I'm staying healthy this year. We make it through the season.
Okay. What are you guys looking for in offense? You're looking to be able to run the ball, throw the ball, or balance it?
Try and bounce it out, I guess. But run the ball a lot.
Okay. Do you have a favorite team, favorite sports team? Are you an Eagles fan, I'm assuming?
I like college football more.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Who's
I'm
your-
a Notre Dame fan.
Oh, my. Notre Dame grad. Nice job. Why? How come? Did you grow up that
Just
way?
raised on it.
Nice. All right. Thanks, man. Nice
Thank
job. Our fourth Eagle, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Tyler Henry, class of 2025, wide receiver, cornerback.
What's your favorite side of the ball, offense or defense?
Defense, a lot of defense, yeah.
Cornerback, there's a lot of stress on that, right? You're out on an island, you feel good. I'm assuming you're fast. That helps you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Gotta be.
What do you like to play up close coverage, or do you like to give cushion, or just does it depend?
Yeah, it normally depends. I like to play all over, back, up close, yeah, all over.
What have you done over the summer to either keep yourself busy or work out?
I've been hitting the weight room, and then conditioning, track and stuff, yeah. So
Now,
track workouts.
For weight room for kids out there who are young, what's the best thing? You concentrate on, I guess, free weights pretty much, and what are some of the lifts you do?
Definitely legs, especially with smaller, gotta be explosive. So legs, and then upper body, like chest and arms and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And last question: while you're lifting, do you have headphones on, or do you listen to your teammates?
I usually have headphones in. Well, usually it'll be like a speaker playing, so everybody, can be locked in. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite choice of tunes while you're lifting?
I would say rap music. Yeah.
Keep you fired up.
Yeah, keep you fired up. Mm-hmm.
Our fifth and final Eagle, if you could introduce yourself.
My name is Marzon Carr, class of 25, running back and linebacker.
Now, Marzon, I got to put you on the spot here. You've been nominated as the group jokester. Is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah, kind of, a little bit. Sometimes
earned.
I got to on and off switch with it. When it's time to juke, it's time to juke. When it's time to play, it's time to play.
And that's important. You need somebody to keep the gang either focused or loose, right?
Yeah, I'm the one to do that, yep.
What's your favorite side of the ball, offense or defense?
I'll probably say defense. If I had to pick, I'll probably say defense.
What can we look for from the Eagles this year? Tough squad, hard-hitting squad?
Yes, sir. Running the ball straight down people's throats all game.
And I'll add my final question. Do you have a favorite Eagle or favorite college player or anything? Do you have a guy you look for to emulate in any sport?
Nah, probably it would be my coach.
Nice.
One of my coaches,
job,
yeah.
man.
I like watching my coaches play.
All right. Marzon, thank you so much.
Thank
nice
you.
job.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Coach, I'm going to have you introduce yourself. I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves so I don't mess up names.
Okay, my name is Rob Heist, head football coach at Perkiomen Valley High School.
We were just talking about how long have you've been here now at the school. If you want to talk about how long you've been here and how long you've been head coach.
Yeah, so I'm an alumni of Perkiomen Valley. I played at PV. This will be my 22nd year coaching and teaching, and this will be my 9th season as the head coach.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you are a Vike hardcore right to the...
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this year? And do you have some challenges where you hit hard by graduations? You got a lot of people coming back. What's a general prospectus for the Vikes?
I'm looking forward to this class of seniors. I have an awesome class of seniors. They have a great chemistry, very good leadership, just genuine, natural leadership. They all like each other, which I think is important. As far as challenges, we graduated about what we typically do. We're roughly 30 kids a class that we graduate every year. Last year was no different, maybe a little bit smaller, but right in that same number. So, we certainly have some competitions unfolding here as camp moves forward, but, we're excited. We're going to take it one week at a time. We're excited to get going.
What can we look for offensively, defensively? You have certain schemes or different things you're running. Is it going to be the same offense?
Yeah, same offense. We're, I guess, at our heart, a spread offense, but we'll at times go into, 2 tight end personnel or 21, 22 personnel and kind of try to grind the ball a little bit. Defensively, we're going to sit in our 30 stack like we have for a long, long time. I think this year, my focus anyway, is we need to score more points on offense. We need to score more points. We need to play our brand of defense like we always do, and we need to try to limit turnovers and create turnovers, and that's a recipe for winning football.
The only other question I have, what the hell was my other question? I was going to ask you, just for my own edification, you got some young guys coming up. How does how do young guys impress a coach like this when they're coming up? Do you hear about them beforehand? Or, it's tough to come out there as a sophomore.
I think at PV we do a pretty good job of being vertically aligned all the way down through our junior high and now even our MITE program, our Little Vikings program. So, I hear names and I hear things about kids as they're coming up through the system. I try not to be biased by those, until I actually get eyes on them and have my staff evaluate them. But yeah, we have some exciting young players. Our rising freshman class was undefeated last year as 8th graders. They have some nice football players, so I want to keep them together, growing, gelling together. But yeah, we have some kids that I'm excited about. We believe that the best 11 are going to play. So if we have a freshman who is one of our best 11 on Friday night, that kid's going to play. And that's just kind of how we've always rolled at PV.
Okay, Rob, thanks so much.
Pleasure, Al. Thank you very much.
We got 4 Viking players. You're leading off. If you can introduce yourself, position and year.
My name is Patrick McDonald, and I'm quarterback at Perkiomen Valley, class of 2025.
What are your? Do you have any goals you set for yourself coming into this year, personal and team?
Number 1 goal is to win the PAC championship. It's always our team's goal, and we're going to work towards that each week. I don't have any specific goals, just to go 1-0 every week.
Now, as a quarterback, I'm assuming do you get a chance to work with receivers? I assume there's camp. Do you guys spend a lot of work leading up to this point of starting the year?
Yes, of course. All year round, I work with the receivers. A lot of it's like physically and running routes and chemistry that way, but I also think it's very important mental-wise, so guys know what they're seeing on the defense, understand like where their stems need to be, where they need to be cutting, so that we're always on the same page.
So I guess when you come out, it's a lot field too. It's almost like you know where somebody's going to be and when they're going to be breaking.
Exactly,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what do you plan on doing down the road in your life? Are you looking to college? You looking for a certain profession? You want to play in college or?
A lot of unknown right now, but
Okay.
I am interested in college football, just taking it one step at a time.
Okay. You like the summer? If you had to choose between summer workouts and cold winter workouts, what kind of weather you like?
Summer, 100%. I don't like the cold.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Nice job. Introduction, please. Our second Viking here.
My name is Carter Euchre. I'm an inside linebacker. I go to Perkiomen Valley, and I'm class of 2025.
Inside linebacker. Seems like you get a lot of collisions. What's the toughest part of either playing or learning the position?
The toughest part is probably getting off blocks, reading like whether it's a pass, run, like in a snap. So that's probably the hardest part.
Talk about your defensive alignment. You got what alignment you want? 2-5, 3-4.
So we're in a 3-3 stack, and that means obviously 3 linebackers behind the 3 D linemen. I like that the most because we also have 2 outside linebackers containing. So if they want to run outside, we also have our linebackers outside. But if they run inside, we have that inside 6 to contain.
For the people who don't have to go through summer workouts, what are some things that what are some of the toughest things? Do you guys go to camp? Explain.
Yeah, camp. Camp, it's a lot of mental. It's all day. We're also in the heat, so a lot of people want to quit like halfway through the day, and we gotta have energy all camp, all week. So
That's got to be tough. How do you get your second wind, or do you make sure what's the trick? Is to hydrate, to eat right?
Yep. Weeks before camp, gotta be hydrating. Can't hydrate a couple days before. Gotta be hydrating during camp. Eating right, because losing pounds, obviously. But yeah, getting calories in too.
Okay. Goals for the year for yourself and the team?
Win pack chip, maybe districts too. We'll see.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Nice job,
absolutely.
man. Can you introduce yourself, please, and give your position?
I'm Anthony Rodriguez. I go to Perkiomen Valley. I'm an outside backer, and I'm class of 2025.
We just talked with the inside linebacker. What's the difference? Responsibilities and
Yeah, so responsibility-wise, I'm run first, but I'm also more in the pass game, so I'm covering slot wide receivers. My inside backer is more like curl flat, get out there, and I'm more like lined up with a slot wide receiver.
From what I've seen in the Pac-12, it seems like it's a good balance. So you probably, from game to game, probably aren't sure what you're going to see a heavier dose of, do you?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's different every week in the Pac because a lot of people run different offenses.
Do you have anything that sticks out from last year that was either good or bad? Like you have a fun moment, or maybe you took a big hit that knocked you silly for a couple quarters, hopefully not, but anything stand out in your mind?
I honestly think it's funny when we watch film and we see people like mess up and like fall over or trip or like cramp up. It's funny watching them on film.
Okay. That seems to never change.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Do you have a favorite? I'm assuming you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Do you have any particular favorite player? I swear it seems like people don't have favorite players nowadays, or do you?
I mean, I don't really have a favorite player, but I like to watch like a lot of the DBs play on the NFL.
It's not doesn't look easy from here.
No, yeah, not at all.
Thanks, man. Nice job.
Thank you.
We got the Viking kicker here.
Yep.
Could you introduce yourself and your position?
Yep. My name's Cole Euchre. I play offensive tackle at Perkiomen Valley High School, and I'm an upcoming senior in the class of 2025.
Now, big guy, what have you been doing lifting-wise, and what are some of the lifts you do to keep your size and improve your strength?
Yeah, so we have a great training program at our school. So we obviously have hit the 3 compound lifts, bench, squat, deadlift. So I think front squat's very important, obviously, to build power in our program, along with power cleans. We got to have powerful legs, powerful hips. So I think that's one of the most important things.
Just accurate, do you lift outside of the school too? Do you have a gym you belong to? You don't have to specify, but
Yeah, I mean, I've had my fair share of over training before, and I don't think that's the answer. I've come to learn that. So I try not to do too much outside of school, but you know, sometimes if you want to get a little extra work in, that's pretty necessary.
do you have to cut back during the season on your lifting or not? Or you try to keep up with that?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, obviously, because we still want to get stronger during the season, but we also want to keep our bodies healthy, obviously. So I don't think going full on lifting during the season is necessary, to be honest. But you still want to be gaining strength.
You go both ways?
I do.
What are we looking at from the line on both sides? Feel
What do
good
you mean?
about yourself as
Oh
far
yeah,
as
100%. Yeah, we got a lot of guys coming back. We got 4 returning offensive linemen coming back, and our defensive linemen should be just as good as last year. Obviously, we have a lot of guys, a lot of young guys in the rotation that need to step up. But honestly, I think I feel very, very confident about both sides of the ball.
tough making it through summer workouts? Is it both two-way offensive line or defensive line too?
To a point, it's very different positions. So, I mean, you just got to learn it. You got to learn it. You got to learn them both. So, I mean, it's pretty difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy.
Thanks, man.
Yep,
Nice job.
of course.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. Thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Coach, we're Methacton first-year coach. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Eric Canary, first-year head coach at Methacton High School. I'm a Methacton alumni, graduated in 1999. I've been teaching there. This will be my 21st year when we start. I've been coaching there for the better part of my teaching career, but first-time head coach.
Let's start with that. The mindset of being an assistant as compared to a head coach. Is it a big difference?
Yeah. Especially like being in the school that like, the good thing is I'm in the school, so I know who I need to talk to. I have an idea of what we do have, but I would say in terms of just some of the emails and the planning of stuff is stuff that I never had to worry about before. So when I have like parents, for example, asking me like, what color socks do you want them to wear in the picture? Me personally, I'm cool. Like I don't really worry about it, but some people worry about that. So, we make those decisions now.
Is there a lot of stress from being a coach, India assistant, and a head coach now? You think it's going to be a lot of worrying, like, oh my gosh, are we going to come out here and play decently, or is that something you go through even as a position coach?
I have told my wife, I have told our players, and I've said it multiple times to my coaches, is that this seat does feel different than just being an assistant, because now your name's on it. And when your name is on it, it is like it's different. Just like, probably when you're younger and your parents tell you to clean up your room, you don't care. But then all of a sudden when it's your house, like, I want that clean. So I would say it's one of those of where I don't want to say, I personally don't feel pressure from, not yet anyway, I will phrase it that way. I don't want to say I feel pressure yet from external forces. For me, just the way that I am and how I go about my business is I feel pressure internally just to make sure that I get these kids ready to go. Because I had a good career. I want them to have it, but I want them to understand that, like, a lot of times, whether it's the NFL or college games or even some of the, the better high school teams that are out there, that like success, like you guys are seeing the final result of a lot of the work that those teams put in. I think that's where we really have to kind of change our culture and shift gears and have to start to handle us first before we can worry about, kind of being that team that every Friday night, always getting wins.
How were your numbers this year?
Numbers are okay. The past few years at Methacton, we've been, I'll say, upper 40s to low 60s. Past 2 years, we're somewhere between 50 to 55. So we're right about there.
Is it tougher to get kids to come out for football? I mean, there's so much else going on, and I know when I was growing up, we didn't have soccer wasn't as big. So is it tough sometimes that kids look at football maybe as too much work, or they still get enthused for it? As far as you can tell.
I think for us, like I said, Methacton, in terms of that culture change, I think ultimately it's kind of one of those things of where it is and I'd say as a head coach, as an assistant coach, I would say I'd be a little bit more like, let's grind. As a head coach, I think one of those things is you have to mix in. Because again, like, you have to mix in the fun and the work. And that's from things that I've read, other coaches that I've talked to. You have to mix in the fun and the work because the way that football is, if you want to be good, it is a January to November season. And it can't be all grind. And especially when most of these kids are not going to be playing collegiate football. It's kind of one of those where you do want to make it a good experience for them. So some of the things that we've done and some of the things that I've, been reading and, going to social media and looking up other coaches out there is, I guess there's no better way to put it, kind of like gamifying certain aspects of practice. And I feel like in doing that, making things more competitive. Mm-hmm. Everything, there's always winners, losers, everything's a race, so to speak. And I think in doing that is they actually ran harder and longer rather than just line up, blow the whistle and go. So we mixed and matched that. And then in order to do that too, we actually got rained out a few times this summer. But basically we, over our spring break, we'd go, guys, let's just come in and play basketball. We were trying to get together what I'm calling a Methacton mini golf outing. And we got rained out 3 times. So it's like trying to add some of those things to the table too. So that way the only thing, like, working is not all we're doing, but it's actually hopefully also generating a team atmosphere. But like, I think for Methacton kids, it's like, at risk of sounding a little bit, corny in saying it, but like, we have to try to find ways to make football cool again and to try to draw those kids to it because there are so many other distractions in sports nowadays out there.
Well said, man. Nice job.
Thank you.
I know when I was young, man, it was supposed to be a grind, but now it's like a different age.
It's we that's what we found. Like, we mixed it. Like, we I'm trying to think of some of the stuff we did. It's actually like I'm the type that, like, when a college coach says, like, hey, if you guys give me a call, I'll let's meet. And like I spoke to about 3 or 4 of them, in this off season, the winter, spring, and the summer, just how they do it. And one of them, are you guys familiar with the guy's name is Chris Haddad? He runs a website. It's called like Victory, but it's like VIQTORY. No. So right when school ended, I got this email. Hey man, anybody wants to talk? Reply to this, make an appointment. So I'm like, whatever. Let me do it. Son. So I did it, and I got a Zoom invite. And then when I jumped on the call, like, it was him. And like, I've seen this guy all over Twitter and Instagram and all this stuff, and like, it was him. We spoke for an hour. Oh, cool. And like, I got like he's like, yo, coach, how are you with this? how are you with that? How are you with this? And he's like, how's your, weight room and conditioning program? I go, I got this. He goes, well, I'll tell you what. He's like, check these dudes out on Instagram. So I started following their stuff, bought some of their stuff, read through it, and then I didn't have time to to utilize all of it, but I took the parts that I could, and as coaches, we're like, all right, your team, we're going to do these sprints back and forth. Your team, you lose, you have burpees. You win, you're good. They ran harder than we ever saw. And not one person ever complained about being tired. But as soon as it's all right, we got hundreds, but that's we mixed it up. So I think in doing we made just stupid little sharks and minnows games, so to speak, in a box, and we're working on tackle angles and they don't even know it. So stuff like that we did, and they just worked harder and they didn't even know they were doing it. So that's the route I went, just because it's because I am sometimes you just got to suck it up, because in a game, fourth quarter, the other team doesn't care if you're tired. Yeah. So hopefully it works out.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
If you could introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Shane Korn. I'm a senior at Methacton. I play defensive end and offensive tackle. I wear number 51, and yeah.
And you got some good size on you. Do you do a lot of lifting too? And I mean, do you guys have a lifting program for off season?
Yeah, we do. We go into the weight room as a team. We get our lifts in. A lot of people lift outside on their own, but we also have a team program as well.
So you're going both ways on the line. Is that tough during the summer drills that you guys are going through?
Yeah, that's why we're really focusing on conditioning now. And I played both ways last year towards the end of the year. So it's definitely hard conditioning-wise, but, that's why we work towards that, to make it easier and be able to go full speed the whole game.
Did you have a good turnout from kids this year for returning people?
Yeah, I would say yes. I would say that a vast majority of our team that played last year is returning again this year.
Okay. Thanks, man. Good luck.
Right.
See, that was easy,
Thank
right?
you.
We have our second football player from Methacton. If you could introduce yourself.
I'm Henry Zanelli, number 66, class of 2025, senior. I play offensive guard and defensive tackle.
What was maybe let's talk about your background in football. How long have you been playing? When did you start?
I mostly played soccer my whole life, but I changed into football 6th grade. So I haven't been playing that long, but all my friends around me played, which motivated me to switch.
I've always heard that for an offensive lineman, footwork is very important. So I'm assuming that soccer might have helped you.
No, yeah, soccer helped me a lot. It made me more agile and just overall faster.
As a football player, high school, what's your favorite part? Is it the Friday nights, or getting ready, playing the game, or getting psyched up? What's the one thing that stands out to you that really gets your blood going?
Well, before the game, I mostly try to be calm, not really get tired out before the game. Just try to be calm. But most excited is being around my friends, my teammates. We're all brothers, so that's probably the best. The locker room.
Football your favorite sport?
Yeah, by far.
Thanks, man. Nice job.
Nice to meet you.
Our third warrior, if you could introduce yourself.
Aiden McFadden, wide receiver, strong safety, senior out of Methacton, number 17.
What's your favorite side of the ball, offense or defense, and why?
Obviously offense is exciting, but I love defense. It's so much fun. Just come around, hit somebody,
And what position on defense you play? You said?
Strong safety.
Strong safety. So that's what's your responsibilities there as a strong safety?
It's hybrid position. If you're depends on certain coverages, you're helping someone over the top. Certain coverages, helping down low, filling gaps.
Do you have any memories that stand out from last year, that good or bad, or things that you enjoyed or maybe motivated you to even play harder?
Just being around the guys, seeing the seniors last year, seeing how they got through all the ebbs and flows, all the ups and downs of going through the season and all that.
Have you always been, as a receiver, I'm assuming you have speed. Is it something you've always been?
I've always been fast. With? I've always been quick. I was a lot smaller when I was younger, so that's always been my main attribute.
So quickness versus speed. Quickness is important too, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Speed.
Footwork, quickness, all that, very important.
Okay, we're going to be talking to your quarterback. Does he share the ball with you enough, or?
Obviously I'd like a little more, but I think that's all right, job.
You're always open, right?
Always open. Come on now.
Our number 4 of the men in white and green. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Ryan Yeager. I wear number 58. I'm a senior, and I play defensive end and offensive guard or offensive tackle.
And I'll ask a question, what side of the ball do you like and which side do you think you're better equipped for?
I would say I like defense, and I'm better equipped for defense. I think it's just always been a thing with me, I guess. But, I mean, I think I'm pretty well equipped for both sides, but I definitely enjoy playing defense the most.
What's your prime responsibility on the team? Is it to sack the quarterback or contain the run?
You know, I used to think that it was just getting right upfield, going to the quarterback, but the past few years I've learned that you're not supposed to just run straight, right? You have to learn your responsibilities and read where the offensive linemen are going. So it's not always just sacking the quarterback, it's kind of getting in your right spot to defend the run also.
It seems like you guys have a close group. Talk about the cohesiveness. And have you guys been together for a while?
Yeah, a lot of these guys I've been playing with since I started back in 8th grade. And like we just formed really good bonds with each other. So it's not really like we're just playing with random people, right? Like, I feel like it's a family and a brotherhood together.
Thanks, man.
Yep, thank you.
Our fifth and final Methacton Warrior is the quarterback. If you could introduce yourself.
I'm Colby Howarth. I'm number 1. I'm a senior, and I play quarterback and free safety.
How long have you been playing quarterback in your football career?
My entire life. It's like the only position I've played ever since I was little.
Offensively, what can we expect from Methacton this year?
Same as last year, just very vanilla. You know, just trying to get our line to get the right hole and running backs to hit the right holes.
Do you have any memories that stick out from last year? Anything that inspiration or this was the highlight of your year?
Probably just like sending my seniors off on a high note, having a winning record, and hopefully doing the same thing this year.
Talk about maybe like any idols you have as far as pro. I'm assuming you're an Eagles fan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any favorite Eagle?
Just like growing up watching Mike Vick, because big scrambler, run the ball, so probably him.
Okay. Yeah, because we had a player from one of the other teams said Barry Sanders was his favorite player. Do you remember Barry Sanders?
Yeah, I used to watch Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson highlights on YouTube.
And the last question, what do you want to do when you're past high school? Have you had thought about it yet?
Yeah, probably just start a business with my dad, stay in contact with all my friends, keep in contact with them, and reach out to the seniors from last year.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Boyertown coach. Coach, if you can introduce yourself.
Jamie Sands, my first year at Boyertown. I've coached 4 years with Wilson, with Doug Doms. Before that, I was with Mark Evans at Manheim Township, and then before that, with Bruce Harbach at Lancaster Catholic, and then before that, Preston McKnight at Schuylkill Valley.
Wow. So real quick, to talk about a guy I admired, and I can tell you do too, Jerry Slemmer, former coach at Wilson, and then principal too, right?
Correct. When I was a player at Wilson, that would have been 93, 94, 95, and Jerry Slemmer went from being a vice principal to the principal and head coach at a school district at Wilson. So that was a rare combination. However, if anybody could pull it off, he did a very nice job of it.
Man, you guys had some, Wilson always was a tough team. Football. What'd you guys grow him over there, man? What'd you do?
Well, don't underestimate the work ethic of the Wilson football team. Their program works hard. They spend a lot of time in the weight room in the off season doing work with their men. And they really do a nice job of keeping people accountable and making them work hard. A lot of their success is a direct relationship to the work that they're doing off the field as well.
Now you're coming to Boyertown. What are your thoughts coming in, taking over a new program? What goes through your mind?
Where is everything? I'm very excited to be at Boyertown. In fact, it's been a very interesting off season for me this off season with applying and getting in at Boyertown. I couldn't have picked a better school to fall into. So I feel really blessed that way. We have a lot of work to do for sure. However, I'm really excited with what I've seen from our community, the parents, and the people at the school. They're great to work with. It's been a pleasant experience. Hopefully we can keep that moving forward and make fall a little more enjoyable in Boyertown this fall.
What did you get as far as numbers coming out?
Well, around 60 players, and that's a very good number for a first-year coach. And like I said, I'm blessed also with a lot of the staff from last year decided to stay on because they are just that devoted to our players in the community. So I have a lot of admiration for the gentlemen that decided to stay and work with our boys. So we're blessed that way.
And the last question I have, I don't know when you got the job, but maybe what's your first step then to reach out to the players then too? I mean, is it tough?
Well, it took a lot of the summer. So the Remind app's been great, reaching parents. We sent a letter out right away, what the expectations were. So with technology today, Ross Hull does a great job with the Boyertown Athletics, with online, with Facebook. That's been helpful. Lauren Genovese, who runs the Bear Country Tradition Club, also knows a lot of the parents, seeing that her son graduated last year for the team. So there's a lot of that, and that's what I'm talking about with our community. The community has been very supportive in being able to get all the information out there. So when I ask for something, they've been very responsive, and it's been a pleasant experience thus far.
Coach, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Best of luck. We've got the Boyertown Bears, our first player. If you can introduce yourself.
Casey Shack, and I'm on offensive line, defensive line.
You guys, I know you're all coming back from last year, but you have a new coach.
Yeah.
Explain the mindset going in and when you first met with the coach and what you're looking forward to.
I'm looking forward just having a fun season with the team, and I'm just looking up and at the new coach, Coach Sands. I trust him. I believe in him and stuff.
So you play both ways, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is there any particular side of the ball you like better?
Whatever side that I get to hit more.
Okay. Did you play a lot last year?
Yes, sir.
What were some of do you have a favorite player, favorite memory of last year? Or?
No, just being with the team and making memories.
You guys pretty close bunch?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Thanks for getting it out of the way early. I appreciate it. Our second Boyertown Bear, if you could introduce yourself.
Nick Belletta, running back, linebacker.
And I'll ask the same question. Do you have anything that stands out from last year as far as good, bad, something that made you more determined?
Well, of course, the big one is our new head coach, and I feel like that'll be heavy on this year. I mean, it's a lot learning new plays, but I feel like the year's coming, of course. They're going to get it down, and I feel like we're going to be great in the future.
Have you heard about what he wants to do offensively yet, or is that you still guys in the learning stage on that?
We're still, of course, learning, getting better every day, but yeah.
Do you like and I might ask the rest of you guys this, if you had to choose between the heat of summer or the cold of late October, early November?
Well, in the cold, everybody knows this, the hits start to hurt more.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I think, but definitely the heat, the adrenaline takes over, you don't feel nothing.
You got a good bunch here? You guys been playing together for a while?
Yeah, I mean, Casey, who you interviewed first, I've been playing with since Optimist, so yeah, a lot of these boys I've been playing with for a while, and that's great. It's great to have.
And it's Nick, right?
Nick, yep.
Thanks, man. Nice.
Yeah, of course, you got it.
This is our third Boyertown. If you could
Yes, sir.
introduce yourself.
My name's Ada McCullough, and I play linebacker and fullback.
Which of the two is favorite for you?
Linebacker, for sure, yeah. Because you just have everything coming at you, and you get to hit people, so that's what the position does.
Better to be hit or to hit than be hit.
Absolutely.
You got a new coach coming in, or have you learned anything about? And I guess it's different. Find out what kind of system you're going to be playing right now.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, though, and he's a creative guy, so it's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have even thought about, and we haven't run in past years, so gives us some hope.
We talk about you guys playing together. How old were you when you started playing football, and what got you into it? Was your
I think 6th grade. Yeah, my dad played, so you know, it was different then. I played different positions, and I was a quarterback then, so obviously it doesn't carry up all the way, but
your favorite sport?
yes.
Do you play any other sports?
No.
What do you want to be doing after college or after high school? Do you want to go to college or?
No, so I'm in trade school right now, so there's always the option for contract work, and my mom's in insurance, and I think that's a good career to get into as well, all the finance of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What trade do you learn?
Carpentry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our fourth is the kicker.
Yep, my name is Nicholas Morgan, class of 2025. I'm a kicker and also play soccer.
Are you a soccer player who also came out to kick? Okay. Wow.
I started last year and then had fun with it, so came back this year.
I wanted to ask you, so did the coach say, hey, I need a kicker here or what?
Yeah, last year, Justin Connick reached out to my dad because they're friends. And I was talking about a kicker, so came out, had fun with it, and then just kept with it.
And the coaches are pretty cool with it, both coaches?
Yeah, they're really lenient with it. Can miss some practices due to soccer, but it's all right.
Oh, nice. What, and you played last year?
Yeah.
Did you have anything that stands out, any memories?
First game actually against Upper Perk, first kick, I had to make a tackle. It was pretty fun.
Was your soccer coach watching while you had to make the tackle or not?
No, I heard about it though. Wasn't too thrilled with it.
Was that in your contract to have to make tackles? Or?
I didn't think it was at first, but.
And the last question, when I see these kickers go out there for a pressure kick, did you have any pressure kicks last year, and does it work on your nerves?
Not really, kind of just zone in. It's just pretty much you, your snapper, the ball, and just kicking it up the middle.
And your soccer style, I assume.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch the footage of old people doing toe kicks?
Yeah, I feel like now with like the cleats, there's not as much padding. I feel like you mess up your toes a little bit.
Yeah, I would think so. All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
I hope if you do a pressure kick, you nail it.
Thank you.
That's so cool. And so the coaches are good.
Yeah.
Nice. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Our fifth and final Boyertown Bear, if you could introduce yourself.
Michael Palmero, and I'm a defensive tackle.
How long have you been playing football? Let's talk about it. Because you look like a big. So I'm assuming coaches were after you early on in life. Or did you? No.
Not necessarily. I originally lived down in Philly. My dad moved us up when I was in 3rd grade. I played soccer all my life down in Philly, and then he asked if I wanted to play soccer or football, and he said football is a lot harder, but he played it, and I was like, football? And he kept asking me throughout the week if I was sure, and I said, yeah, I want to try something different, and ever since then I fell in love with the sport. And
I assume I've also often heard for linemen, footwork's important, so you must have that down.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with the ladders and balance and stuff like that, and speed. Another thing that helps is like other sports. So like the other sports I've played, they've helped dramatically with football.
What can we expect? You guys got a lot of people coming back on defense. How's the defense looking?
Our defense is changed 100%, and for the better, to be honest. Like, I absolutely love the way he's running the defense. Like, I would have never thought of it, like my other teammates have said, and it looks really good. Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Nice job and good luck.
Thank you.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers, for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Talking with Springport now. Coach, if you could introduce yourself.
Chad Brubaker.
What are we looking for as far as Springport? You got a lot of people coming back from last year.
Yeah, we have a significant number of players coming back on both sides of the ball. So, you know, it's a matter of, it's a little early to like fill in those other spots, and but you know, we feel we have a healthy competition, and we'll see what happens.
So, as a coach, and you in particular, do you judge the talent you have coming back in to make the system, or is there any adjustments for that?
Oh, sure. Our quarterback's pretty good, so we make some.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, we make some decisions based on that, and obviously, as basically a 4-year starter, you know, we can add more to his plate. You know, we want to challenge him mentally and not let him feel like he's not growing. So certainly, when you have guys coming back at any position, but especially at quarterback, you can add to the menu.
Talk about what you do the rest of the year. Do the guys lift? Do they work out, do camps and stuff like that? What's the routine?
Yeah, I mean, we start right after the season. So we start lifting. Well, the kids are lifting throughout the season, but right after the season, we start lifting and doing plyometrics and speed work immediately after the season. And then we kind of tell them they have off until January 1st. It's kind of quote-unquote voluntary, but 95% of our kids are in there if they're not in another sport. So we do that all winter. I have quarterback meetings in the morning before school once or twice a week, starting in February. Our coaching staff's gone to different clinics and spring practices. I was down at Florida and South Florida for spring practice, as well as a couple clinics. And then we have spring practice. We do that all through the winter and spring, and then we have spring practice at the end of the school year, and then we're right into the summer, so where we ramp it up again.
Okay, Coach, thank you.
You got it.
Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Got that Springport, 4 players. This gentleman here look familiar. If you could introduce yourself.
I'm Matt Zellers. I play quarterback.
Matt, first of all, how's the ankle doing?
It was my foot.
Oh, your foot?
Yeah, but it's doing good. I've been healed, so
Okay.
I'm good.
What have you been doing in the off season?
I've been with my quarterback trainer, throwing with our receivers, just trying to perfect my craft.
Is it? Do you got a new crew of receivers coming in?
Not necessarily new. All the receivers that are gonna be the main receivers that were here last year.
Okay.
They're
And
just
you-
coming up. Obviously, we graduated too, so.
Okay. Talk about, have you guys been playing with these guys for a long time? Is it something where you've been playing together for years? Or?
Yeah, we grew up. Our youth team had split into 2 teams, but we grew up playing with each other or playing against each other. So yeah.
And the other question, is it good to get into the recruitment process out of the way?
Yeah, definitely, because it was a bunch of pressure on my back, and it's kind of nice just playing my senior season without anything like that.
Okay. Good group coming back, good team-wise?
Yeah, we have a bunch of people coming back.
Do you set goals as a team or not?
Definitely win the PAC championship this year, and then just see how far we can make it.
Thanks, man. Good
Yeah,
luck.
Thank you.
Our second Springport man, if you could introduce yourself.
My name's Jordan Marsilio. I play wide receiver.
Jordan, you guys, as receivers, with a guy who could toss, you must feel like a kid in a candy store. A lot of balls to go around, huh?
Of course. Yeah, he always puts it right on target, so it makes it easy for us. We just got to get open.
Is it going to be pretty much the same offenses, same set? I mean, you guys
Yeah.
already know it, so it's just a matter of just stepping right back in?
A lot of passing. We split it probably 50-50 run and pass, but yeah, same as last year pretty much.
How tough is it to make it through summer? Do you mind the summer drills, or is that...
I think it's pretty tough with all the college camps going into your senior year and then all the off-season workouts. I think it's pretty tough, but...
You know, you brought that as something that they didn't have back in the day when I was young. But you do a lot of camps and you've been through a lot?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of Ivy League camps, and yeah, it's a lot of hard work. They're like all day long.
So you must be a good, not to put, but you must be a decent student.
Yes, I have good grades.
Did you make a decision yet for school, or still?
I'm still looking. I'm still hearing from some schools from all 3 levels, so just gonna see how my senior season plays out.
What do you want to do down the road? Do you have a profession in mind or not?
I think I'm gonna study business in college. I like finance.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Our third spring program, if you could introduce yourself.
I'm Shane Lewis, and I'm the cornerback. for the
Okay.
team.
Cornerbacks, that's a tough,
Yeah.
tough position.
Yeah.
Is that a stressful one when you go in, you're worried, because you're kind of out on an island. What goes
Yeah.
through your mind out there?
To be honest, I work skillfully and perfecting my craft by myself. So I honestly feel confident, and I don't worry about being out there on the island. So that's my.
Do you have anything that stands out from last year as your best moment or your most memorable game or anything, or not? Or
Last year, I had one pick against, who was it? It was against Boyertown. I had one against them. That was a good pick because brought the team energy up and then just kept playing the game. So.
Is football your favorite sport?
Yes, it would be my favorite. I've been playing it for about 8 years. So.
Really, you're from this area?
Yeah.
Are you an Eagles fan, I'm assuming?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any favorite players or anybody you look up to and emulate on the Eagles?
I mean, I honestly did like Jalen Hurts. I've been watching him grow up and play out throughout college. So seeing him in the NFL too was honestly good.
Would you like to play in college too?
Yeah, I would.
Looks good. Prospects look good for that, or?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Oh, so the prospects look good for that? You think?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
Sorry about that.
All right, man. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Our fourth and final spring forward Ram. If you could introduce yourself.
I'm Brayden Welsh. I play linebacker.
Inside, outside.
Last year I played outside. I'll probably play more inside this year.
Are you excited for that switch or not?
Yeah, definitely. Should be good.
Talk about what the defense has this year. You got a lot of guys coming back, and what kind of scheme you play.
Yeah, we return a lot of guys. I think we return 8 of our 11 starters. So we're going to be more of an older group, and we play a lot of different defenses. We do a ton of different schemes. So yeah.
What gets you through? I guess you're going through the heat acclimation now.
Yeah.
Then what do you go through? Three weeks of preseason or 2 weeks?
So yeah, we're in heat week right now, and then next week we have 3-a-days, so 3 practices a day, and then after that we're just into our normal schedule, and then I think that week we play our first game versus Souderton.
What gets you through? Is it tough making it through the 3 days, and what gets you through that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely tough. It's a great team bonding experience, though. I mean, we're here all day with each other. We really bond during that time. It's tough, definitely. It's tough staying hydrated and keeping your energy up, but it's definitely a great thing for our team.
Do you have any goals for yourself this year, like number of tackles wise? Is that how you think or not?
Not really, to be honest. It's my senior year. I'm really just trying to win a PAC championship and then get on further to the other 2 championships. We hope that we can be playing in late November. That's definitely a team goal of ours, and we're just trying to take this thing as far as we can go.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
With special needs planning, what I can do with families is help to make sure that in the event the parent no longer is there to finance the care of their child, that there's a trust available or other people available to make decisions for that child. I really like working with my clients, I like coming to work, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. Thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
We got the black-shirted Phoenixville Phantoms, and head coach, if you want to introduce yourself.
Anthony Sorella from Phoenixville, head coach.
I got to ask you first, the black shirts, are they going to be your home jerseys, or do you also have the
So
purple?
we have purple. Black is like the alternative that we try to use for special occasions.
Okay.
Love the purple, though.
Talk about numbers coming in this year and expectations, returning like starters, offense, defense.
Sure. So we have about 54 on the roster right now, but we have about 43 that show up consistently, which is kind of normal. It's higher than what it's usually been. One of the best parts of the recent years is our program 7 to 12 has gone up immensely. We probably have over 100 students playing football from 7 to 12, so that's been a big part of our success, I think. Our youth program, the Future Phantoms, has done an amazing job of building football in Phoenixville. I mean, what they've done has correlated to our success over the last 3-4 years. These guys are a huge product. These players that you'll see today are a huge product of the youth program that is in the community. Returners, I think we're losing 5 starters, and they're all key guys, you know, key linemen, key skill guys. But what I think we do really well at Phoenixville is I think my coaching staff, I just get to hang out and watch because I have 8 head coaches on the field with me. They run the show, they are organized, they teach the game of football. They don't just tell you what to do, which has helped these young men really find success. So I've been very lucky that way. And the returners, we have about 5 or 6 returners coming back, both sides of the ball, and a few guys that we need that did get some playing time last year, some experience. So the beauty is that everyone playing this year coming up, mostly 9 out of 11 guys have played varsity football in the last 2-3 years.
Is there anything as a coach you're going to try to do on offense if you set goals? I want to score this much, or we want to be able to run the football pass?
So we always do have a rushing goal. I believe that rushing is what Phoenixville does, although we've had, years and years of 1,000-yard passers because our running game has been so strong lately that you can't stop both. So we've been able to take advantage of the passing game. But every year we look to rush for 3,000 yards, and we've been able to do that the last 4 years. We want to continue that. That's always our goal. Passing-wise, again, over 1,000 yards passing. Those are things that we have to do to be successful. I'm a big fan of going for it on 4th down. You look at data points and you go by experience in your life, and I've noticed that bad things happen sometimes on special teams. I should have just gone for it. So I just go for it. And I have trust in these guys. They've built that trust in me that I've been able to do those things. So if they haven't succeeded during those moments of 4th and 5, 4th and 3, then I would have stopped. But they've stepped up, and these guys have really answered the call. So that's kind of our goal, is to continue to be who we are in order to be successful.
Coach, well said.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for our program and our kids.
Our first Phantom player, if you could introduce yourself.
Deacon Williams, I'm a running back, and I play outside linebacker.
I like to ask this question for two-way players. Do you like one over the other or not?
I prefer running back because, I like scoring. I like rushing for lots of yards. So, defense is fun too. I like hitting people, but I prefer running back, I think, yeah.
How many carries do you think you'll be getting a game? And compared to, did you get a lot last year?
I got a decent amount last year. We had 3 running backs. We had 2 great running backs other than myself. I kind of worked into how we rushed for 3,000 yards last year. But this year, I'll definitely be getting more because both of those guys graduated. So I'll probably say anywhere from 20 to 30, probably 25 to 30.
And were you excited to hear your coach say you want to be able to rush for 3,000? That means you're going to be getting the ball a lot.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. It's a goal we achieved last year. I'm looking to do it again. But I also think that we have a great pass game. We have a great quarterback, great receivers. So I think we'll be able to pass the ball well, too.
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Our second Phantom, you can introduce yourself.
My name is Trey Lear. I play receiver and cornerback for the Phoenixville Phantoms.
Now, running for 3,000 yards, you would probably maybe, as a receiver, want to pass for 3,000 yards if you had your druthers. But
Yeah.
Do you have any goals for yourself on offense this year?
Offensively, I just want to score. I don't have a set amount of touchdowns or, receiving yards, but, getting the ball is always nice, but that's not my main focus. Just winning as a team, getting to that pack chip, that's what we strive for, so that's my main thing.
Is that your better position or corner?
Corner.
Corner, okay.
Yeah, I love corner.
Wow.
I just love talking, to the receivers. That's what corners do, breaking the ball up. I like getting interceptions. I just love to do it.
And just out of curiosity, when you're talking to them, do most of them talk back or not?
Oh, of course. They always say something, whether it's about my mom, anything,
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they go.
Complimentary, I'm assuming.
Yeah. But yeah, it's always something. But that's just what it is. At corner, you just gotta talk because you're already at a disadvantage, so you gotta use what you have.
Do you go right up on the guy when you?
Oh, of course. I love man. Yeah. I like zone as well, but man is my strong suit. So yeah.
Last question. Should we have good defense this year, you think?
Yeah, I believe so. Our running back said, we lost a couple guys, but our secondary will be really good. But yeah, I feel like we'll be really nice on defense. Yeah. Thank you.
Well said.
Thank you.
We have the quarterback for Phoenixville. But you can introduce yourself.
My name is Talon Romance, quarterback, Phoenixville Area High School.
How many years have you been playing quarterback as a football player throughout your life?
I've been playing since 3rd grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
You still enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it every year. Yeah.
Did they take care of you last year? Did you get hit hard at all or not?
Well, my brother was actually the starter last year. On my sophomore season, he got injured the first game, and he broke his collarbone.
Oh.
I went in, I played the whole season. In the playoff game, I tore my ACL.
Oh.
I was out about halfway through last year, came back, got some snaps, but this is my year to show what I'm capable of doing.
How's the knee? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm fully recovered. Recovery, like around 12 months. It's always a pain, but.
So you have a nice receiver here and a running back. So
Yeah.
are they gonna be? You need 2 balls to make everybody happy. How are you gonna keep everybody satisfied there?
I think, we have a lot of weapons, and they both are handy, and when we run the ball a lot, opens up our pass. When we pass a lot, opens up our run, so they help each other hand in hand.
It sounds like you guys should be putting a lot of points up on the board this year.
Hopefully, that's our
I
goal.
don't want to jinx you, knock on wood.
No, yeah, that's our goal.
Okay. Thanks, man. Well said.
Thank you so much.
We got a man of the trenches now for Phoenixville. If you could introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andrew Kirk from Phoenixville High School.
What position?
I play offense and defensive line.
And which side of the ball do you prefer?
Offensive.
Is that tough going both ways throughout the whole game?
No, because we condition a lot during the offseason and stuff, so usually pretty well trained.
So speaking of conditioning, when you come into summer's a bear, right? I mean, are you already ready to go, or does it take some time getting used to?
Well, coming into summer camp, what do you mean ready to go?
In shape. In shape.
Oh.
Does the heat and all the work bother you?
No, because before summer camp, when you actually get your pads, we do a lot of conditioning before that. So when we come into camp, we're all pretty well conditioned.
Okay. Do you do a lot of lifting in the off season?
Yeah.
So what?
Every day it's a morning lift and a run, 8 to 9:30.
And for the people out there who are younger, do you concentrate on free weights or?
Yeah, we do free weights mostly, like benching, squatting, stuff like that.
Now you guys, it sounds like you got a lot of tools back on offense. So. What do you pride yourself? And what's harder? Maybe let's say pass blocking, run blocking. What do you prefer? What are you best at?
Well, run blocking is a lot harder, and pass blocking is a lot easier. But run blocking is more fun, so it's kind of worth it.
I would say, as a run blocker, what's it, to drive the guy out of the way nowadays? How do they do it? What do they teach you?
Well, there's a lot of different techniques depending on the play, but it's usually just like seal somebody off from the hole or something like that. But you want to like drive them off the ball.
Okay. Do you have a goal as far as what you want to get your running back? If he gets 1,000 yards, is that something the linemen celebrate?
Yeah, but honestly, this year we're thinking more like 2,000 yards because he wants to break that single season rushing record.
Wow. All right. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
We've got our fifth and final fan. If you could introduce yourself.
My name's Cameron English. I play for Phoenixville.
Did you play basketball?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say. Just to get. I mean, you facially you look familiar.
My brother did.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Okay. They had a good team. Talk about what you've been doing in the spring and summer to get in shape and lift. Have you been lifting, hitting the weights?
Yeah, like Kirk said before, we lift and we run all the time during the summer, even before we get pads on. So we always try to stay well conditioned and stay strong in the off season.
Your coach seems very optimistic and seemed to put some big goals on you guys as far as yardage. Must make you feel good that he feels that confident in you.
Yeah, and we always try and stay closer to the positive side as a team, just because you don't want to get those negative thoughts in your head already, or you might make them happen.
As a lineman, I asked your line colleague about making it through the summer. Is it hard to make it through the summer in practice?
Sometimes, in the moment, you'll be like, man, this is tough. But at the end of the day, it's really not too bad most of the time. Just a lot of running, which you might not be used to yet for a lot of the younger guys especially. But, I do track, so I keep myself active in the off season.
Oh, what event in track?
Shot put.
You been watching the Olympics at all?
I did. I watched it. I was down at the beach. I was watching on my phone.
Because Americans got first and second, right?
Yep.
And last question I have. What the heck was my last question? I think that does it. An Eagles fan. How about that? You an Eagles fan?
I'm not.
You're not? Who do you root for?
Steelers. I have a shirt on underneath.
Do you have a favorite player on the Steelers?
All time or current?
All time.
Le'Veon Bell.
See, I noticed a lot of kids nowadays that like the old timers. So Le'Veon, is he retired now?
He is, yes.
And he's a running back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
So, Car Stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Coach, if you could introduce yourself, and what year are you now at the helm here?
My name is Bill Hawthorne. I'm the head coach of Pottsgrove football, and this is I'll be entering my 7th season.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that went quick, didn't it?
It really did, but it's been a great 7 years, and I was fortunate enough to learn from the best of my mind, Coach Rick Pennypacker. Coach Rick Pennypacker, right? Yeah. He's he's a staple of football in this area, but he taught me so much, and it's just an honor to follow a coach like that at a program like this. So,
Coach, you guys got a lot of enthusiasm. And it sounds like they got some high expectations, Tim. It sounds like it's going to be a good year over there.
I couldn't ask for a better group of seniors. They're dedicated, they're committed, they do everything that they're asked to do. They work their butts off in the classroom, in the weight room, on the football field, and they're great role models in the community. They are sincerely a group of kids that I would take home to my household. That's how much I care for these kids.
Now, since we mentioned Coach Rick Pennypacker, I'm assuming Pottsgrove is going to be able to run the football very well this year.
Yeah, I'm not going to change any philosophies at Pottsgrove that I felt like were successful in the past. We're going to keep on trying to run the ball. We're going to mix in play action pass, and we're going to play good, strong run defenses and sound special teams, and we're going to continue to perform that method throughout as long as I'm here in my tenure.
And one trademark of Pottsgrove football is having the lockdown corners, man. I mean, you get the corners right up in people's faces.
Yeah, we got two good ones coming back this year, Chase Roberts and Devon Greenidge. The secondary with the safeties, Tommy Sandbrick and Mekhi Dargan. We'll be able to do some things defensively that we weren't able to do in the years past, but we got a great secondary. We pride ourselves on good defense in our program, and I think it all starts there on that side of the ball. It all really starts on the interior line on both sides of the ball. And again, we have depth on both sides of the ball at the lineman position, and we feel like if we're sound there and we do the things that we can do with our ability, we will have a good season in 2024.
Okay, Coach, thank you, and best
Thank
of
you.
luck.
Thank you very
See you
much.
soon. We got the Falcons now in the room. If you could introduce yourself.
My name is Cameron Waller.
What position do you play?
Tight end and defensive end.
I noticed you got 6 colleagues in here. Talk about any high expectations for the Falcons for this year.
We got a lot. We got people coming back, and we're aiming for the Skies championship, hopefully the states, but I'm good with what we got.
As far as offensively, I'm assuming the priority going to be in a run again.
Yeah, a lot of the time we do, but hopefully we get passing too.
Do you have one favorite memory that sticks out from last year, or one thing that you carry over from last year into this year?
Probably the game against Boyertown. It was like really close, and I had a pretty good game.
I remember.
I'd say.
Did we do that?
We had
game?
a really good.
I thought we did that game.
Yeah.
This is your senior year.
Yep.
Do you want to keep playing football after this year, or?
Of course I do.
In what position?
Tight end.
Tight end. Okay. I guess the only. Do you have anybody you emulate on the professional level, like as far as watching? Are you an Eagles fan?
Of course I am.
Do you have a favorite Eagle?
I'd say Jalen Hurts probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, man. Thanks. Good luck. I'm assuming this is a lineman.
Correct.
If you can introduce
Yes.
yourself.
Mason Cratchley, I play guard and D tackle.
Are you going to go both ways this year?
Correct, yes.
What are the challenges of that, man? Is that tough?
I mean, mentally it's really hard because you just get so tired in your head and you think you want to quit, but you just got to keep going for the good of the team. And I know my team's around me doing their hardest, so.
It's got to be hard, too, during the summer months going both ways like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you spend a lot of time getting ready, getting in shape? Or
We've been doing lifting and conditioning since January, so there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. And, I mean, it's all going to pay off in the fall.
Okay, and it sounds like Cameron said you got some high expectations for the team.
Oh, always, yeah. But this year especially, because we have a lot of returning talent, big senior class, so I think this year we have as much talent as we want, see where it takes us.
Thanks, man. Well
Yep.
said. We have our third Falcon. If you could introduce yourself.
My name's Jake Palladino. I play fullback, defensive end, and I'm the long snapper.
Wow. Were you long snapper last year, too?
Yes, I was long snapper since freshman year of high school.
Now, I got to ask this, because we had a long snapper before. He was the long snapper, and I think the quarterback, too. How does a fellow become the long snapper? Are you like, do you draw the short straw, or is it something you volunteered to do?
So I wanted to get varsity time as a freshman, and one day on the beach, like my uncle just like started snapping with me, and that's just how I started doing it.
How about between offense, defense? Which side of the ball do you prefer?
I think I like playing defense a little more, just more contact, I feel like maybe.
It sounds like you guys are going to give a good team this year. If you had to, which side of the ball do you think you'll be stronger on?
I think we'll be strong both sides of the ball, but if I had to choose, I would say probably maybe defense because we have a lot of returning guys, a lot of guys who have a lot of talent there. So I think we'll be pretty good there.
Nice job, man. Thank you. Can you introduce yourself? This is Falcon number 5? 4? 5.
Yeah.
Falcon number 5. Go ahead.
I'm Brandon McGinley. I'm a senior, and I play linebacker and receiver.
And I'll ask everybody else, what's your best side of the ball?
I like defense. I like getting physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because then you can hit rather than be hit.
Yeah. It's a lot better that way.
Talk about how long. Now, this seems like a good group of guys. Have you guys been playing together football all your life? Talk about when you started.
Yeah, I've been playing with most of them since as long as I can remember, 2nd grade maybe. We have a lot of seniors this year, a lot of returning players.
What program did you play football at?
Pottsgrove.
Oh, the little.
Yeah.
What did you start out playing as?
I got thrown around everywhere. It was just, at that age, everyone just plays everywhere, really. So,
and you're tall, so have you always been tall like this?
Yeah, for the most part.
Have you guys been working out? What have you been doing to keep in shape for the spring? And I'm assuming Coach has you is working.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work on the off season. Lifting, conditioning, just getting better every day.
What's your, as far as the football experience, what do you think your favorite part of it is? Like, is it taking the field? Is it Friday nights before school or what?
I like that feeling, like being with your team after a game, like after a big win, or just that family feeling, being together.
Okay. Thanks, man. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
We have our 5th Falcon. Who are you?
I'm Jacob Frederick.
I'm assuming a lineman?
Yeah. I play center, and I sub in on defensive line.
Center as a 71?
Yeah.
Talk about the expectations for the offensive line this year.
Definitely to move guys, increase our run percentage, and help our running backs. Because last year and the year before that, we were not as good at offensive line. And the pass blocks were pretty good, but the run blocks were not that good.
Now, as an offensive lineman, do you have a number that you like the team to get, or that the running back gets that you feel satisfied? Like, hey, if we put up 300 yards a game here?
Probably about 200 to 300 yards a game. That would be pretty good.
Okay, 300 would be very good.
Yeah.
For a high school game, yeah. What do you plan to do after high school?
Probably go to college for business or play football. And I also do 2 other sports, wrestling and football.
What's your favorite?
Football. Wrestling. I like wrestling.
That's a harder sport.
Yeah.
And now both keep in shape for the other. Okay. Thanks, man. Nice job.
Thank you.
Are we saving the best for last year?
Yeah, okay. Hopefully.
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Thomas Sambrick. I play free safety and receiver.
What did you see the bulk of time last year? Which side of the ball?
A lot defensively, and then on offense as well.
And what defensively you played? What was it?
Free safety.
Free safety. What is the responsibility of the free safety usually?
Just commanding our secondary and really just making sure everyone's where they need to be and when they need to be there.
Now, I didn't see all the games last year. I thought what are some things you'd like to improve on this year's defense? What do you think you guys can do?
Just as a whole, just communicating and tackling and forcing more turnovers this season.
It sounds like you guys have some pretty good expectations for how you can do
it. Coming off of 2 not-so-great seasons for us, we're ready to get back and win a championship this year.
Summer tough to get through or not?
We're in Heat right now, but we got some pretty good weather, so it hasn't been too bad.
Okay, the choice. Practicing in the beginning of August or early November when it's cold. What are you better at?
Early November for sure.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
Good. All right, man. Thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. Thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
We have the Vikings of Upper Merion. First-year coach, if you could introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Marcus Weeks.
Where are you from originally?
I am from Berwyn, Pennsylvania. I went to Conestoga High School.
And how many years you been coaching?
Ooh, this is year 15 for me.
Where'd you spend it before that?
So I've been around. I started my coaching career at Norristown. From Norristown, I went to Valley Forge Military and coached at JUCO for a few years. Went back to my alma mater, Conestoga, coached there for 2 years. Then I went to Great Valley, coached there for 4 years. It was 3 years going on 4. And then I've spent the last 4 years with Upper Merion.
Okay, so you've been an assistant.
So this is my 4th year at Upper Merion. I was the OC for the first 3, running backs coach, and now I'm the head coach.
What's the mindset going in from when you're an assistant coach to a head coach? Is it any different? Is there any more pressure, more thought going into it?
More pressure in the fact that I have more responsibility now. But otherwise, no. Things will be done differently. I'm looking for a change in how we do things as far as culture goes. So that's just been my main thought process is teaching our players the right things to do, how to become great players themselves, work ethic, attitude, respect level, all those things that you want great players to be. A lot of things that all our players want to be great players. But it's just understanding how to do that. You can't just be a great player. You have to put work into it. You have to work hard every day. And so those are the things we're trying to instill. And our staff feels like if they do those things, the wins will come.
How numbers-wise? You got a lot of guys out?
We do.
Returning players too?
We have a lot of returning players. And then we have our freshmen that are coming up that are going to be adding to the team. We have some pretty talented freshmen, so we'll see if any of them make varsity. But we're really excited about our sophomores that are now juniors. We have some seniors that we're really excited to see what they're going to do this year. So yeah, we're excited.
The only other question, can we look for anything, system on offense in particular, throwing a lot, passing a lot, mix?
I think you're going to see a lot of throwing. I think that's been our strong suit for the last 2 years. Obviously, you love to run the ball, but throwing the ball around opens up that run game, and I think that's our strong point is our skill players at receiver. We have some dynamic running backs as well, and our offensive line is improving. We got some good H-backs is what we call them. They're tight ends, fullback type players that are hybrids. So we got some pretty dangerous weapons. Our quarterback's experienced. He's a sophomore last year. Started, did a really good job. So we're just looking for that maturation and for him to light it up through the air.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank
Good
you.
luck, man. I
Appreciate
your
it.
time. All right, we got our first Vikings player here. If you could introduce yourself and give your position.
My name's Aiden Harden. I play center and D tackle.
Okay. Senior?
Yes, senior.
Talk about how long you've been playing football in your life.
I've been playing football since like young age, probably around elementary school. I've been playing it since then, all the way up to high school.
And do you play with a lot of these guys at a certain program you started at?
Yes, I played with some kids youth football.
Now, offensive line you said, and defense too?
Yeah, both sides of the ball.
Is that going to be is that a lot? Is that going to be a lot in a year? And
it is a lot, but it's definitely a challenge and it's something to work for.
Now, offensive line, that takes a lot of cohesiveness. Do you guys know each other? Have you guys been working together a lot?
Yeah, as a senior, I've definitely grew up I've been with some of these kids for my 4 years, and I'm definitely been working with them, and I'm just as a center, it's my job to coach over them. So I'm trying to create my offensive line.
Okay, thanks, man. Well done. See, that was easy. Yeah. Viking number 2, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jackson Saleh, and I play quarterback.
Oh, you're quarterback. How long have you played quarterback through your life?
I've been playing quarterback since I was 9. Yeah.
What? It sounds like you're going to be throwing a little bit this year, according to your coach. How does that make you feel?
I love throwing the ball, but we got to run the ball too. But definitely like throwing the ball.
Have you had a chance now? I know in the old days we didn't have a lot of camps and stuff, but you probably have had a chance to throw the ball and work with your receivers in the off season, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah. I always bring my receivers to all my workouts, my quarterback coach, and I went to some college camps over the summer, and same kind of deal. I always try to get them prepared for every opportunity we're going to face.
Now, do you guys go as a team for the college camps, or not? Or do you go by yourself?
I went individually, but I went to a camp with some of my other teammates as well, just local.
And the only other question: do you have any goals for yourself this year, as far as any like completions or wins, or just stuff like that, personally?
Yeah, I definitely want to win a lot of games. I was not pleased with our record last year, and personal goals. I want to throw for 2,000 yards, and I want to be first team all back. Yep.
Okay. Thanks, man. Well done. Okay, we got another member of the offense here. If you could introduce yourself.
My name's Brody Marshbank, and I play the H tight end fullback hybrid.
Is that what an H-back is? Explain what your duties will be.
So sometimes I have the what you would think as like a tight end on the line blocking, but sometimes I'm in the backfield like a ordinary fullback.
So at the end of let's say a Friday night game, what makes you feel good? Is it how many catches, how many rushes would you like to get each game? Ideally.
I mean, I'd be happy with one catch. It's more or less the success of the whole team that I feel like would boost my mood. Yeah.
How long have you been playing football?
So I've only been playing for about 5 years in total. I'm pretty new to this game, but I've learned it really quickly.
What made you decide to go out? Were you playing another sport?
No, I was sitting at home, and I've been wanting to play football for a while, and my mom finally decided to let me do it, and now we're here.
Okay. Nice, man. Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Can you introduce yourself? I'm guessing offense?
Yeah.
Okay,
In
what
defense.
position?
I play running back and safety.
And your name?
Isaiah Robinson.
What year are you?
2026.
Okay. What's your favorite side of the ball? What do you think? What do you think you're better at? Let's say.
Running back, maybe, because I just started playing safety.
Okay. Did you play running back last year?
Yeah.
How many carries a game did you get?
I'm not sure really. I'd probably say maybe over 9, maybe.
Okay. How did you like it? Did you take a lot of hits? Did you?
Yeah, my first game I was sore, very sore. Yeah.
Do you Is it one of those that you say, oh, you get stronger as the day goes on, or do you start to feel the hits by the end of the game?
I start to feel the hits at the end of the game.
Now, when you're done the next day, do they eventually dissipate and you feel good for the next game, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'll probably go see the trainer. Work on the things that's injured, or if I'm hurt.
Talk about what did you do during the off season to get ready and keep in shape?
I've been playing basketball. I also play basketball. So
you're on the
keep me in
team.
shape. Yeah. Yep.
That is a good thing to keep in shape.
Yeah.
Did you try to do that during the summer to keep in shape?
Yep.
Do you have any goals for yourself or for the team this year?
I want to get 1,000 yards, rushing yards this year, make first team, and I want to win more games than I did last year, than the team did last year.
Thanks, man. That wasn't bad, right?
No,
nice
it wasn't.
job. Now we switch over to the defensive side. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Anthony Brown. I play defensive end at Upper Merion Area High School.
Defensive end, what are your prime responsibilities as far as that?
Containing the edge and stopping the run game, basically, or how we're doing it at least.
You try to get sacks too, or not?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm playing on I'm up really close. I'm in like a 5, like a 7, not out like in a 9. So I'm primarily just stopping the run game, keep my edge out.
How long have you been playing football?
Since I was like 7 years
What made
old.
you? What got you involved in football? Was your dad into it?
My
or?
dad was really big into it, and I watched it as I was growing up, and I got really big into it. So.
Okay. Would you like to keep playing after high school, if possible?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if possible.
What is the most favorite part for you for a football season? Is there one particular moment that stands out and you miss when you finally hang up the cleats one day?
Probably hitting the quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably.
And hanging out with the guys too.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the team, man. Like I said, this is my brothers, everybody in here. So, I mean, I'm definitely gonna miss this part, 100%.
And last question, I haven't asked this for a while, but do you have a team clown or a comedian? Is there a team comedian or not?
I might be one of them.
Anybody of these guys? It looked like they all.
And
kind of.
yeah, kind of. Definitely Zay up there. Zay is the number 3. He's definitely up there.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a bunch of them, I think.
You need that, right?
Yep. Yeah, they make the practice go by easier, the games a little bit funner. But in the game times, they all lock in. But make the practices go a lot better.
Thanks, man. Well done. We have our 6 Viking, saving the best for last, right?
Yeah.
If you can introduce yourself and your position.
Kylie Hill. I play offense and defense, corner, and receiver.
Okay. I've talked with corners. I have a respect for corners because they have a lot of pressure on them, right?
Yeah. It's a very hard job. It's like you're just basically like doing a receiver job backwards. And it's like once they, like if a receiver scores on you, it's like it's all your fault. And, you know, it's hard to play corner. It's very hard.
I can imagine, Coach has a lot of trust in you, and you must be pretty quick on your feet. I guess that's the main.
Yeah, I think our coaches trust me a lot to guard everybody best player. So, yeah.
Do you like playing offense or defense more?
Yeah, I love it. I love playing both sides of the ball because it's like, I don't know, I just love it. I love it.
Offensively, you think you guys should have a good year this year?
Yes, we should have a great year this year, like a great year.
Because it sounds like your quarterback wants to toss the ball a lot.
Yeah.
He's going to show you enough love there out there?
Yeah, y'all see. Y'all see.
Keep him in mind, okay?
Oh, he'll be in mind.
Okay. Thanks, man. Nice job.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
With special needs planning, what I can do with families is help to make sure that in the event the parent no longer is there to finance the care of their child, that there's a trust available or other people available to make decisions for that child. I really like working with my clients, I like coming to work, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
We're starting out with the Pottstown Trojans. This is a name from way back. Coach, if you want to introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Terrence Strawwell.
I didn't mean way back, kind of recently. He's not old. He's not old.
Ooh, it's 20 years now.
Yeah, that's amazing. From the 2003 championship team, man. Coach, talk about what Pottstown has coming back this year, what we can look forward to from you guys.
Just rebuilding off last year. Last year we set a solid foundation, so now just continuously building. So.
Now, you, Levert, and you see Ty there, your staff, how long have you guys been together now?
Like, away from football a while, but this is third year now.
Wow, okay.
Shut.
And numbers-wise, you guys got a lot of players. What do you have for
this
turnout?
is a great turnout. So we got a lot of kids that want to be involved, so that's a good thing. We don't have to drag nobody or nothing like that.
Now, for Pottstown, too, the feeder system. Do you guys have a good feeder system coming up? Do you have a youth or not?
Is this a big question? All right. So,
I'm sorry.
No. We have actually several programs that kind of help feed our program. So there's Norchester, then we have JYA, and Pottsgrove also. We have Pottstown Kids. So there's no more Pottstown Pal anymore. So we don't have that actually format. But we got plenty of kids that are active and engaged. So we work out all year, so they don't have time to take off.
The only question I have, what are you guys going to be doing on offense? You're the OC, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're passing it a lot, running a lot?
No comment.
500 yards a game, or?
We'll be running the ball. Run. So.
Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks,
Not a problem. Thank you. Good seeing you.
Okay, we got a lot of Trojans, so I'm going to get to the first one. Can you introduce yourself and say your
My name is
My name is Christopher Thomas. I'm a running back, and I also play safety sometimes.
Okay. Did you play a lot last year on both sides of the ball or not? Mostly offense?
I was coming back from an injury.
Oh, okay. So how's it going now? Good?
Yeah, I'm doing perfectly fine now.
And talk about what is your favorite side of the ball? What do you like to play on?
Definitely offense. You know, I've grown up playing offense my entire life, so it's a big part.
Okay. What's your favorite part? Catching, running, or?
I can definitely catch the ball, but I would definitely.
Somebody might have disagreed, or they were agreeing with you. They were agreeing.
Yeah,
with you.
I hope they would agree. But you know, I like ball carrying a lot, but I've always been more of a catch guy.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Of course.
Member of the Trojans defense, if you could introduce yourself.
My name is Jeremiah Geiger. I play D-tackle.
And talk about what you guys have to offer this year on defense. You got a lot of people coming back, or?
We just got, you know, we want to offer better than what happened last year, and we're looking forward to versing our upcoming teams in our schedule.
The only other question I have, do you have a favorite moment from last year, or a game you think where you did better than others?
Probably up in Merion. The team was on one accord. It was a good vibe, good environment.
Okay. Were you best at stopping the run or rushing the quarterback?
Stopping the run.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right, thank you.
Good luck this year. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kingston Allen. I play tackle, DN, and D-tackle.
Now, I remember you from last year. You had a lot of action last year.
Yeah.
Did you show up here last year in the interview too or not?
Yeah.
Ah, I remember you.
I said something.
Did you enjoy it last year as much as this year?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty good.
What's your stronger side? Which side of the ball?
Defense for sure, but I like offense too. I don't like mind playing it.
Okay. I remember you had a lot of big moments last year. What do you think your best game was?
Upper Merion, yeah. Yeah, I had the most impact that game, I think.
Did you set any goals for yourself for this year?
Yeah, I want to lead the pack in sacks.
Nice. Okay. Good. Kingston, nice job.
All right, thank you.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Jose Chirias, and I play guard.
Okay. Offense on the offensive side?
Yeah, offensive side.
What do you like? What are the most challenging things about the offensive line?
Offensive line is just getting to your blocks.
Is it more difficult for you pass blocking or run blocking? Which comes better for you?
Better run blocking.
Run blocking. Do you as far as if your offense gains a certain amount of yards or runners gain a certain amount of yards, what do you take pride in? Like for runner gets, do you look at the stats the next day to see how much rushing was done?
No.
Okay. How about it as far as team wins?
I don't really care about that.
What's your favorite part of the whole football experience? Like,
football is just the mental of it.
Okay. Do you like hanging out with the team?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of a Friday? Let's put it that way.
Friday, just getting ready for the game.
How about taking the field too? That was always my. Do you get excited and keyed up?
Getting
for that?
onto the field and getting ready to hit some.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you. We have our final Trojan here, both sides of the ball. If you could say your name and your position.
My name is Tyson Robbins. I play defensive back and wide receiver.
Tyson Robbins.
Yeah.
What is your better side?
Honestly, I think defense. I feel like I have more impact on defense than offense.
How did you think you did last year?
I think I did pretty well, starting as a freshman.
Oh, you're only a sophomore coming up?
Yeah.
Wow. Is football your favorite sport?
Yeah.
The only thing I wanted to ask is, are you a big Eagles fan?
Yeah, go Birds. Go Birds.
Oh, you're Bears?
No, Birds. Go Birds.
Oh, bro. And do you have a favorite Eagles player? Let's say that.
Honestly, no. I don't really.
How many guys do, or guys like go from the? Do you have a favorite player from like back in the day or anything, or not?
I like Michael Vick. You know.
You're not the first person to say that. It's the second Michael Vick fan.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
Yep. Thank you.
I have to ask you, any relation to Sean?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Oh my God, I love Sean. I got to tell you a quick Sean story. First time I met Sean Robbins, I was doing sideline highlights. Sean came up for the pass and walked by me and said, "Hey, thanks for all the good stuff you say to me on TV." So, and I used to run into him then. What a great guy. So it was a pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Levert, what do you? First of all, you got a returning group of coaches, man. You got some familiar faces you're playing. You got high hopes.
Yeah, we got a lot of high hopes, a lot of returners, and best thing about it, we got a coaching staff that everybody's on one page, everybody's collectively together, and that's one of the main things, because without us being together, the kids can't be together.
Now, I pressed Terrence hard to give me some info on offense. He would not. Can you give me any kind of indication here?
Well, he has one play, and I hope they don't get out. Annexet sold to Puerto Rico. It's a reverse pass, flea flicker.
I won't tell anybody.
Please don't.
Okay, but that's when you need it, right?
Yeah. So and then it also a trick play. I'm not trying to, it's the old Fumblerooski.
I missed the fumble rooster.
And that's what I'm saying. We do it with his nephew, Kingston Allen.
I didn't know that was his nephew.
Yeah. Look at the face.
He did a great job last year.
Yeah, look at the face.
All right. Levert, I promised you it was going to be quick, and it is.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Good luck this year.
All right.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
I'm State Representative Joe Cerisi, and I'm proud to support our local firefighters, EMS workers, and police officers. Over the past 6 years, I've brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grants working with each one of our departments. It's important for us to thank each and every one of our volunteers, police officers, EMS workers for the service they've done, because they are the heartbeat of our Commonwealth and of our nation. Thank you to each of the men and women standing with me and all those who serve across the Commonwealth.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
Time for Pope John Paul, Coach Reed. Coach, you had a nice year last year, man. Does that put the pressure on for a repeat? What are you feeling right now?
The pressure's always there. I think the pressure's been there since I've been there. Coach Graver did a nice job of putting the program in a spot where winning is kind of expected. And I'd rather be in that position where our players expect to win, our school expects to win, and have that kind of culture. So the pressure is always going to be there. I have to kind of invite that feeling rather than be like, oh, this is tough. So I'm okay with that, and I think our players are okay with that. We know there's a target on us, so when we're trying to prepare for that in that way, knowing there's a target on us.
Now, as every team does, you had graduation, but I see some very familiar faces here. So it looks like you got a lot of talent coming back. What were the numbers on both sides as far as returning on the ball, both sides of the ball?
Well, it's wild. We had a great season last year, and we really only had 8 seniors, but all 8 seniors were all conference type players. One was all American, one was all, a couple all states. So we had significant guys, even though they weren't high in numbers, significant guys that made major impacts on our offense, defense, and special teams. So that's the biggest challenge right now in camp is who's going to fill in some of those gaps. So we're going to look a little different than we did in years past, and obviously we ran Boyd a lot, and that was the staple of what we did, and we're still going to run the ball, but you're going to see more guys at least touching the ball in the rushing game.
So, as a coach, when you have to assess your talent and make changes in the system as needed?
100%. You can't go out and just think you're going to be able to do the same thing over and over again. Teams will prepare for that, but I can tell you right now, we do not have a running back like Boyd. Now, that's not to say guys couldn't step up and be great, but again, we were just kidding around about we haven't played any games yet. So until somebody does that, we're going to have to change kind of who we are and a little bit of our identity. Not our identity, but how we do things might change a little bit more.
You know, another thing, did you guys get lights?
They're going to be in by the end of the season, so there
okay.
could be possibly like the Pack crossover game could be a Friday night game, and then if we could be fortunate enough to get home playoff games, they would be Friday night.
Is that going
games.
to be adjustment for the team? I mean, I know it sounds kind of petty, but you adjust your whole calendar then, right? Your whole prep?
I guess a little bit, but for us, we're used to away Friday night games. I think our players would be out of their minds to be playing on their home field on a Friday night. I think that would just be
guys good?
Incredible.
Okay.
So I think they look forward and would just be, to have their student body representing their school on their home campus would just be just amazing for all of them.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Our first Pope John Paul player, can you introduce yourself?
Mikel Parker. I'm a senior at Pope John Paul. I play defensive end and left tackle.
Mikel, I remember you from last year. Great year.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What's your mindset going into this year? Do you have to elevate from where you did individually and as a team? Because that's a pretty high goals then.
Definitely have to elevate and try our best to make a state playoff appearance and win that game. And definitely back-to-back PAC champions for sure and district champions. That's definitely one of our goals for the season.
What have you been doing to keep in shape? Did you hit the weights hard?
Of course, I hit the weights. Definitely got infield work and stuff like that. Over here laughing. It's fun. I'm really putting that work in.
I think they're laughing because they're agreeing with you that you worked hard.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you want to keep playing football down the road after high school?
Of course I do. I'm trying to, and that's about it. Yeah, I just want to play football down the road.
Okay. Mikel, good luck. Our second player, if you could introduce yourself.
My name is Braden Reed. I'm a senior, and I play wide receiver.
I thought you looked a little familiar, too. Talk about what you look for this year as wide receiver, and your quarterback's coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys should have some pretty good, pretty high hopes for having the ball spread around.
QB's been my guy since third grade. It's a lot of fun.
So, do you want him to? Because there's another guy named Reed, but hopefully he'll give you more love as far as the passing game goes.
You make the right read. You know who's open. A lot of stuff has to go your way to get the ball. Receiver, line's got to do their job. Running backs got to do their job. You got to catch. You got to get open. A lot of stuff has to go your way.
Your coach talked about it. I talked about it with Mikel as far as with all that you guys achieved last year. To set your goals even higher, does that put a lot of pressure on you? Does that just motivate you more?
It's more of a motivation, and just seeing where our program's going and realizing we have an opportunity to do something special at our school.
Do you have team goals?
We never really set team goals, but I think we all understand where we want to go and where we want to take this team.
Okay, thanks, Ben.
Yep.
Our next Pope John Paul player, you look like you're a lineman.
Yes,
If
correct.
you could introduce yourself.
I'm Chase France, senior, Pope John Paul. I'm an offensive tackle and defensive lineman.
Chase, you had a good year too, and I asked the same thing, man. Expectations, pressure, or motivation?
I would say it's a little bit of pressure, but a lot of motivation. Motivate myself, try and motivate younger guys to step into the roles of people that we lost, and just motivate myself to be better every day and to be the best player and leader that I can for this team.
What'd you do in the off season? I assume you worked out, but
worked out, and I also played baseball in the summer.
I remember you played baseball
Yep.
with the team. What are some of the things you concentrated on working out, lifting?
Basically just getting stronger everywhere, especially my legs. Especially as a lineman, you need strong legs to be able to move people and not get pushed around as a defensive lineman. So that's been my main focus.
When you do, do you work out at the school? Do you have a gym
I work
you go
out
to?
at school, and then there's another gym near my house that I go to.
Do you work out with the guys? And it's like a
We
motivational
all
thing?
work out. We have team workouts over the summer, normally 3 days a week that we come to. A lot of the guys, like most of the team.
Would you like to play after high school somewhere in football, baseball?
Going somewhere to play baseball.
Baseball, that's your
Yeah.
better sport?
Yep.
Okay. All right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you could introduce yourself, our next Pope John Paul player.
My name's Anthony Borzillo. I'm a senior at Pope John Paul, and I play defensive end, Sam, and right guard this year.
Now you're coming in. Is it going to be tough, or have you had trouble picking up the system, or you think you're good already?
I'm starting to pick it up every practice. Coach Reed has been great to me, and he's been really helping me out. And some of my teammates have been really great to me as well. But they've just been helping me along the way.
Have you had a chance to work out with these guys or at least become acclimated with them for a while now?
Yeah, for sure. Winter workouts, we work out together at the school. It would just be a great time just playing music and having fun.
The only question I have, how long have you been playing football and when did you get started?
I've been playing football since kindergarten. Very, very long time, but it's just been my love for the game and just love every second of it.
And you must have some high hopes with this gang, huh?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Our final Pope John Paul player, if you could introduce yourself.
I'm Luke Terleski. I'm a senior and I play quarterback.
Luke, you had a great year last year, and you have Mr. Reed there, who I finally identified correctly. And you have some good offensive linemen coming back. I mean, you got the tools. What are your expectations? Did you set some goals for yourself this year?
I'll definitely set some goals. Looking for, just for team goals, pack chip, district chip, and then make a little state run for myself. I don't really care how I perform. I care about how my team performs. So if I don't, if I don't get any all league nominations, all year nominations, I don't care. As long as the team's record's good, and I'm good.
Since the year ended last year, what have you been doing since? And I imagine hitting the weights too, but have you been getting working with receivers too?
Oh yeah, me and Braden have had chemistry since 4th grade. Since I could throw a football, I was throwing it to Braden. So
really, where'd you guys start playing out?
We started Pee Wee at Coventry.
Oh yeah.
And then we worked up CYO for a year, and then here at Pope.
The only other question I have: would you like to keep playing? I mean, down the road, are you looking to continue playing at school, or?
I'm playing baseball at Westchester.
Oh, you're going to be playing baseball?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rams up.
Rams, good school. You know somebody that went there, right, Braden? Coach Reed.
Harvard of the Peace Act.
Luke, good luck.
Thank
I know
you.
it's going to. I'll tell you, it's going to be tough. You guys had a great year last year, man. It's motivation, right?
Oh yeah. We don't feel pressure, just motivation. Looking for a repeat.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed meeting the teams from the Pioneer Athletic Conference, and please watch Friday nights during the fall and hopefully into the winter, maybe early winter, as we follow these teams through the regular season and into the postseason. There's a lot of talent this year, as always, and we'll be there throughout the entire season. For the entire PCTV network, Gus Tellis behind the camera, I'm Al Ganoza. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Theo's Jarros.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Johnny. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
We've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair a gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro. and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Boyertown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Καλή όρεξη.